Turner is a mentee of civil rights icon, the late Reverend Jesse Jackson, telling me he's carrying that torch forward, continuing the fight for justice without his mentor by his side.
My heart still aches for the family, but his work will never die as long as I'm alive, because I will continue to advocate in his memory.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all, we back with another video, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understanding of self. So check this out. They are bringing the pastors out to make mockery of FBI. I know people saying that, like, bro, it's just these pastors, okay? I'm finna bring up two pastors. One pastor is walking, and he's saying reparations now. Then we got another pastor that's saying he wants the strip clubs open. All of this degenerate stuff is being done on purpose for our image, our influence, to just make that, to dilute it. Rather than hearing the real soldiers who are out on the battlefield fighting for us, speaking for us, they're going to put out people that are here to just make us look like we don't know what we're talking about and we don't know what we're doing. Completely off code. Who told this guy to go walk 40 miles with a sign? That sounds like something that Master told you to do. Without further ado, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and push me on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. Without further ado, let's get it.
Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Jermaine Brown, Democratic candidate for governor of the great state of Alabama.
Now, the Democrats, we gonna think that the Democrats is down with this. Okay, he claiming to be a Democrat, but this is probably a way where they saying, look at this, guys. Look at how these guys gonna run for office. Very disrespectful, man. And for these to participate in this, because we know they got paid. Y'all check out my last video where I told y'all about how they feel like the black community is the higher up's biggest problem. So they gotta champion people out here for us that's just degenerate behavior to keep us from doing stuff great. But we already see it now. So we ain't worried about these people. But to see that our people is cashing out, selling us out for some dollars is just, it's embarrassing.
I'm standing in front of my soon-to-be future home once elected as governor. This 17-bedroom mansion here on South Perry Street. Yes, this where I'll be living at upstairs. We're going to have so much fun at the governor's mansion. We're going to bring fun, parties, R&B nights, twerk Tuesdays, wasted Wednesdays, all type of thirsty Thursday, all type of good things back to the governor's mansion. Listen, I need your vote and I need your support. And to the haters out there, if you're mad because I said we're going to turn up, have cookouts, and have big gatherings here once I'm governor, well, whoop-de-doo, we're going to do it. Jermaine Brown, 2026, vote for me.
So we know that, this ain't a game to us. Shout out to Mama Lisa. She told me we shouldn't give this guy no airplay, but we have people that thinking that this is cool. Maybe, maybe because he's just, saying with the partying and he's cool. We're just going to vote for him because he's nothing like the other people. But I'm telling y'all, this is plant agent behavior. Okay, none of us, nobody would come up there in a serious matter that our people is going through right now and to just be playing like this. This is just how they do, okay? And this is some more wild stuff that he got. This is his 20 executive orders that he's gonna push. And it's just, this is making a mockery of us. All right. A lot of people ain't gonna see it like that. They just gonna be thinking that it's all kiki and jokes, but this is how they play with us, you know what I mean? And they play with us like this, and so we can't get nothing done. We got this pastor that's walking 40 miles thinking he doing something about reparations, man. Y'all check this out.
Yeah, Reverend Dr. Robert Turner started his journey at 6:30 this morning from Warren County. He's heading here to the Raleigh State Capitol. Lauren, it's a 40-mile journey, one that he says is not about physical fitness, but more so about a spiritual calling. How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm cold, feet exhausted. I've been up since 3 o'clock.
I caught up with Reverend Dr. Robert Turner 20 miles into his journey along US 1 in Youngsville, heading into Wake Forest. Holding his Reparations Now sign, every step intentional and filled with purpose.
What happened here in 1982, the year I was born, matter of fact, was never prepared for. What happened in 1619, still not being prepared for. What happened during Jim Crow and redlining, still not being prepared for.
Turner admits he didn't train for 40 miles, but says adrenaline and a call for justice are pushing him forward. The 42-year-old Baltimore pastor is marching from Warren County to the state capitol in Raleigh. He started at 6.
Now, if y'all notice, though, it's two pastors, man. And we know what to be a pastor is certain hoops they make you jump through. We've been seeing this last election with Fannie Willis and Kamala Harris. We've been seeing a lot of church and state, especially with the Democrat Party. Y'all big on always in the church. Everybody in the church, Democrats. Everybody in the, these groups, Democrats. So to us, it's just seeming like this is a person that's closest to them that they can use. And we seeing a couple of these pastors going and getting some money. Let's just keep it a buck. This is not something that we all would have. If he would have sat down with the real ones, we wouldn't have told him to walk no damn 40 miles. We wouldn't have told him to do that. Why would you, pastor? And you a pastor. Now you talking about reparations? When have we heard pastors even jump into this? But this is what I'm telling y'all, is to making a mockery of our talking points.
6:30 this morning at the historical marker recognizing the PCD protests of 1982, where Black residents fought plans for a toxic waste dump in their community. The state authorized the dump anyway, sparking an environmental justice movement. Turner says it's not too late to make it right.
There are several things that can happen. In particular, in rural Black America, especially rural North Carolina, the lack of health care that's there now, lack of transportation to get to jobs, the disinvestment in our communities.
In the past, he's marched 40 miles from Baltimore, Maryland to the White House, echoing 40 acres and a mule, a promise never fulfilled to formerly enslaved people by Union General William T.
So you was marching before talking about 40 acres and a mule. That ain't get you nowhere. Now you want to march another 40? This seems like control opposition to me. Do something to make them feel like somebody's doing something. We ain't falling for this, man.
Sherman at the end of the Civil War. Reverend Larry McDonald, a Raleigh pastor of St. Paul AME Church, walked some of the journey with Turner. And others like Associate Minister Bill Kearney trailed behind in their cars in support.
My role has been to, first of all, meet him there, support him along the walk.
Another pastor. We need boots on the ground people. They see our entertainers ain't working. We pointing out these influencers, so that ain't working.
Definitely getting pictures and helping post and make people aware of what's happening here today.
What's been the response as you walk along US 1 holding this sign?
In North Carolina, it's been great, actually. Very surprisingly positive. People have not. I've been called everything but a child of God walking from Baltimore to the White House.
He says North Carolinians have shown him kindness along the way, blowing their horns in support. It's something he admits has surprised him, he says, given some of the state's ugly past.
A white gentleman pulled over to see if I needed a ride. Police officers did the same thing. I was pleasantly surprised.
But what is this gonna do? That's all I'm saying. I mean, salute if he just was thinking that this is, maybe he's misinformed, but he already knew. He marched for 40 acres and a mule.
I've experienced the worst. And I thought I was gonna get the worst.
Turner is a mentee of civil rights icon, the late Reverend Jesse Jackson, telling me he's carrying that torch forward, continuing the fight for justice without his mentor by his side.
My heart still aches for the family, but his work will never die as long as I'm alive, because I will continue to advocate in his memory.
No, y'all, we ain't falling for it. We ain't falling for it. We ain't falling for it. The replacement theory. Look, we is not going for it, man. These pastors is crashing out. I don't know what they trying to run up. They trying to really just get paid. We know they got a check, but I want to know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
A community must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax spaces for your own people. You should at least control 4 basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.